All right, guys, welcome to the AI Breakfast Lab. My name is Ed Garza. I'm the Chief Technology Officer, and of course, we're here with James Money Penny as well as Bill Hoffman, our VP of Sales. We're excited to be here with you guys here this morning. We're going to talk a little bit about the topic of content marketing for a moment here, okay? And obviously, our AI platform, if you're here as a guest, we have over 40 tools for $39. It's probably over 50 tools now, by the way, just so you guys know, because we don't stop. The name of our company is Momentum, right? So, it's like a ball rolling down the hill, right? We see recommendations from the leaders on the field. Hey, can you launch an Ask Jim Rohn app on a live call? And we say, okay, fine, we launch it, right? We do it because we pay attention to our leaders that give us advice and suggestions. I had a leader yesterday call me and said, "Hey, in our company," he said, "Hey, I'm looking at this product. It's a 3D image, creates 3D images. Can our platform do 3D images?" I said, "No, but you know what? I could make it do three images if you want me to." So you know what I did? I launched a 3D image app for him. Why? Because he's a leader. He's taking action. He's building teams. So we pay attention to our leaders here. We're a community, open source, and we do training like this 5 days a week. We do free AI summits. We are the AI gold standard of training. And if you haven't noticed that yet, then and you need to lock into us every single day of the week. And if you'd miss us, you could catch us on YouTube because we stream all these live on a playlist of the AI Breakfast Lab. So during the holidays, you can catch up and learn and watch and observe and get locked in. Good morning. Welcome from Calgary, Canada. Welcome, guys. Welcome, New Jersey, LaPorte, Texas. You guys are coming off from everywhere. Hello from Japan. Wow, exciting, exciting, exciting. All right, guys. So let's talk content marketing for a moment. And I'm going to pull up a whiteboard, and before I go into the AI platform, I'm going to show you guys some concepts here that I think that are necessary for everybody to understand first and foremost. So let's do a new whiteboard, and we'll wait for this to open up here. All right, let's reload. There we go. All right, so let's just put up here content marketing, right? Because that's what we're talking about. Content marketing has a lot of different faces. Um, it could be anything from social posts to blogs to articles, right? YouTube channels, everything you could possibly think of, right? Content marketing is really, really, um, the game for businesses. I can tell you right now, let's just set a preference that, whoops, I want to do that. Try that again, content marketing. That let's set a rule for content marketing. And as you can see in our AI platform, I'll show you in a minute. I have a phrase that says, "Let's raise the volume of your content marketing so loud that your competition is muted out." Think about that for a moment. That you do so much content marketing for your momentum tech business or for your spa business or for your coaching business or for your whatever business, momentum tech or any other business, okay? It works for anybody. All right. So you do so much content marketing, you produce so much content that the noise of your competition is muted out. Boy, isn't
Mm,
that what a great goal that would be, right? Right, Bill?
yeah.
Right? And that's like the preference. And major content marketers in the game, like influencers, they're posting 10, 15, 20 times a day. Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, et cetera, et cetera. Writing blogs, articles. I mean, it is like fire, okay?
Okay.
And they're doing a lot because you have to do a lot. Okay, let me just give you a formula here. If you're just going to do content marketing, for example, I'll just give you an example, okay? My wife has done social media on her business for years. She paid somebody to do it. They did like 2 posts a day. We tried 4 posts a day. We tried 5 posts a day on everything: LinkedIn, Facebook, X, Instagram. Not one phone call. Maybe once a quarter she gets a call, right? Because it's just organic marketing. I'm not saying organic social media marketing is like, you know, it's not necessary. I think it is necessary because you want to be there when people search for you. And Facebook and LinkedIn, all these stuff that's out in the marketplace is important to be there so you can capture people in that micro moment when they're looking for you, when they do a little bit of research on you. See, you got to have a digital footprint, in my opinion, before you do any paid ads because people are going to hunt you down, they're going to stalk you and look for you. And if you're invisible online, then that's a problem, right? So that's why we're talking content marketing today because AI and our AI platform can solve that problem. Okay? We can solve the problem of content marketing. You just have to observe what I'm talking about now, and then you can make a decision to take action. A good time to take action is over the holiday season, right? And really start locking in your goals and sticking to it every single day. Okay? We give you the tools, we give you the training every single day of the week to show you how to do content marketing. But let's talk about a formula here that's been used by major companies. I'm talking the Sears, Coca-Cola, Kleenex, you know, FedEx, and I'm gonna chunk it down for you a little bit so you understand. Okay, because they're after one thing in the market, and so should you and I. We should be after one thing and one thing only, and that's credibility. And I define why I say credibility because that's what branding is. That's what branding is. Branding, I would say, equals credibility. Now, obviously, there's a lot of long definitions of branding. You go to school, college, you go to Yale, Harvard, wherever you go, Kent State, Ohio State University, go Buckeyes, great win this weekend, right? I mean, you can go anywhere, any college, and they're going to give you this long definition of branding. They're going to test you on it, give you options. It's like 5 sentences, 20 sentences, a whole chapter on branding. Well, I like to crystal it down to what? It's credibility. So that's it. So I ask myself one question when I'm doing any type of content marketing because I want to build credibility and branding in the marketplace. Will this activity help or will it diminish, diminish, or enhance my credibility? That's the question I ask. I spell that right. Diminish, dimin, diminish. Okay, I think that's right. Is that right? Or did I spell that wrong? It looks like it's wrong, but that's okay. That's the question I ask right there. Okay. Does that make sense, guys?
Mhm.
Will it enhance or will it diminish my credibility? That's how I choose. Is the content marketing I'm going to do, will it do it? Obviously, any type of content marketing, writing articles, blogs, social media is going to enhance my credibility. Will sponsoring this little league team enhance my credibility? Will putting running this video ad or doing this, will it contribute or will it diminish my credibility? I even think even further than that. I think, okay, the clothes that I'm wearing, does it enhance or does it enhance my credibility? Right? So for branding, right? If you do a trade show, like you ask yourself that question, does this booth enhance or does it diminish my credibility as a brand? Okay. So if you use that as a goal and a rule for any kind of, I don't care what you're doing content marketing for Momentum Tech, right? That's the question you want to ask. Will it contribute to your credibility? Now, something else that I use in my strategy. This is behind my mind and what I think about, okay, when I'm doing this and when I build apps, because the apps that we've built in the AI platform to solve real business problems on content marketing if you haven't figured that out by now. And I'm going to show you here in a moment. But I want to take some time to educate you a little bit on the concept, the way I think, so that it helps you understand what problem we're solving. And we're solving a very big problem in the marketplace, by the way. All right, this is a huge problem. All right, now, so I want you to get rid of the idea that posting 4 posts a day, even if AI is doing it or you're doing it, is going to drive the needle enough to drive you content and drive you customers and create credibility for you. Because it's not. You're still going to be a ghost. I don't care if AI is doing it or somebody else is doing it. We've been there, we've done that, we know it doesn't work. Now, is it important to do? Of course it is. There's other activities that you could be doing, and we're going to show you some things in the future. Not today. We're going to show you some things today to help you nail this down a little bit more. But let's talk about the concept. I'm going to draw some lines here now, and I'm going to talk about what these big brands have done. I can't draw a straight line, so sorry. So there you go. That's the best I got. So I use a formula, and this is a formula that they use in the past. I'm talking big companies. They use T plus E equals C. So what does TEC mean? Yeah, I'm glad you asked. All right. What does TEC mean? TEC means real simple. I think you could probably guess to some of them. So let's just tell you. T equals time. Okay, that's time. Center that there so you have it. And then we'll duplicate that. All right. Now, what does E mean? E means, real simple, experiences. These are experiences in the marketplace. In other words, how people are going to see you, right? The experiences that they have. I'm not spelling very good this morning. Here, let's just, we'll just say experiences. There you go. Close enough. So experiences, okay? So time plus E is experiences. And what do you think C stands for, Bill?
Consistency.
Credibility, right?
Credibility.
Right,
Okay.
right, right. There you go. Yeah, credibility, right? That's what it equals. That's a formula that they use.
Time.
They know, right? They
Yeah.
know that it will, over time, the more experiences they create in the marketplace, an experience would be, oh, great article. Oh, look, they're sponsoring that. Oh, they have a commercial here. Oh, they're sponsoring this nonprofit. Oh, look, they're raising money for the military. Oh, they're right. Those are experiences, right? Where you get eyeballs on your brand, right? That's really what it is. This is high level thinking, guys, but I want you to understand this because I think it's important for you to understand so you don't get tricked in the content marketing shiny object options that are in the marketplace because there's a lot of them, right? They promise you this, promise you that, especially in the AI world, right? And I can tell you right now, bottom line, we are the AI gold standard. Nobody will ever catch us. I mean, we are moving fast. We have AI apps. I just am launching new apps to help you improve your content marketing this morning. Live, adding more apps, more value to help you solve this problem. Now, times have changed. Like Sears, oh my God. I mean, they had credibility like crazy when they were around, right? Kleenex and Coke, and they're using something. Now it's different. Now it's faster. So I say time multiplied by E equals C. Because I drew this down here so you can see this because this is represented. How many E's can you have, right? That's it. How many experiences can you create over time is the goal, right? That's the goal. How many can you create over time? How many experiences do you need, right? How many experiences do you need? And that just depends on your competition. AI is a very loud industry, right? There's a lot of content everywhere. So let me ask you something. If you want to penetrate that market and capture the attention of somebody, and you're only using organic marketing, Bill, how much content do you think you need to do just on your gut feeling?
Oh, um, on my own, I could probably do uh, honestly only 3 to 4 posts or 3 to 4 things on a daily basis, myself personally.
Right, right. But what do you think it would require
Oh,
to capture the attention of somebody? I mean, it's going to require a lot, right? A
a
file.
lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, in it, if we're looking at it purely from a sales percentage, usually it's between 7 and 11 times before somebody says yes. So, I mean, if you know what I'm saying, that's with me talking to somebody, right? Let alone doing it where you're just getting, not just, but throwing out the experiences and getting the content. So, I mean, you just got to do it over the experience over and over and over and over.
He's got it. That's exactly right, guys. Right? So that's why we give you in the platform. You guys understand this now? Put a five in the chat if you understand this, please. If you understand what I'm talking about. Put a five in the chat if you understand what I'm talking about. Right? So again, posting 4 times, 5 times a day organically is not going to move the needle enough for you to build credibility and even get in a customer. Okay. It just won't organically. You got to do other activities, right? That's why we put together these systems for you. You got to be able to do content, but you also got to have, there's a lot of other tools, right? So let me save this. Somebody may want this, so let me share this with you guys. Um, let's just copy that link. Collaborators, owner, editor, viewer. Let's copy that link here. I'm going to close this and I'm going to put that link in the chat for you guys if you want this. You can take a screenshot of it just to remember it, right? I want you to remember this as we go through the uh, the platform this morning. Okay, so let's take a look at it. So to create experiences, what have we done for you in our platform? So we've created all kinds of stuff, right? Like we've created a whole bunch of chat widgets that can help you create content super fast, like the Wow GPT, right? Creating social posts, Ask Leo, Ask Napoleon. All these apps could do that. We have image tools in here, right? That you could use. There's that 3D image maker right there that I made. All right, we have AI image editors and logo creators and all kinds of images you can create all kinds of videos super fast without hiring a video crew. You can create audios and podcasts content. You can write your book and create content giveaways and audiobooks, etc. You can create your courses or webinars and social posts, and you can build unlimited websites on our platform and don't pay for hosting at all. We do it all for you right here. You just can create everything here. These are other apps that we have coming soon, right? So there's all kinds of content you can do. And then, of course, we teach you too as well. We have AI training over here. We have a virtual AI and SI summit coming up. I mean, it is just this is a content marketing arsenal for you to save you time and help you move faster. That's what it is. So let's move fast, right? Let's take action and move fast. So let's just work with our. Oh, by the way, if you guys want to see, these are our tutors coming up with the Magic AI Academy. Look at all these tutors, guys. History tutor, reading tutor, entrepreneur tutor. These are for kids. AI and future skills tutor, math tutor, public speaking tutor, science tutor, math tutor, public speaking and communication tutor, music and sound tutor, art and creativity tutor, critical thinking, logic tutor, coding and tech tutor, mindfulness and emotional wellness tutor. Yeah, pretty cool, right? Those are cool tutors for kids. That's coming soon, by the way, guys. You just saw a sneak peek at them because we're testing them out, and we've already tested them, but they're fantastic tutors. They work with the kids. So I told you we are ahead of the game of everybody else. We got it here, guys. So let's look at the GPTs. I'm going to go to the Ask Ed app because that's me. So I'm going to go to the Ask Ed app, and I'm going to start a new chat. Okay? Now, the Ask Ed app is capable of doing, I mean, almost everything that you could possibly think of when it comes to content marketing. Okay. So this is me, um, this is my robot. All right. And this robot it's an AI coach for digital marketing and AI, part strategist, part teacher, helps you learn fast, run smart experiments, turn ideas into measurable results. Right? You just tell Ed what do you want to hit in the next 30 days? More leads, higher conversions, a reliable AI workflow. What do you need? Right? So let's just talk to him and tell him what we need. All right. So, and I'm just going to speak right into the app. So all of our GPTs are like this. And this is the easiest place for anybody to start in the AI platform so you don't get overwhelmed. To start with our GPTs, whether it's the Wow GPT, Ask Leo, Ask Napoleon Hill, Ask Zig, Ask Ed, or Ask Jim, or any of these right here that are here. Okay. This is a great place to start because they can create ideas for your videos. They can create ideas for your audios and your podcasts. They can create ideas for images. They could even assist you on writing your book or giving you ideas. These GPTs can help you put your courses and webinars together and your social media posts and the content for your website. So, a good foundation for our AI platform are our GPTs. I always start with our GPTs, even I do. So, this is a great place for anybody that if you're just getting introduced to Momentum Tech's AI platform, or you're just beginning to use AI and starting to take ownership of it yourself, right? And you're ready to take advantage of the AI revolution and you want to start using it to produce content, start with a GPT, like I am right here. This is like in basketball, these GPTs are like dribbling. They're like the fundamentals for what I do and all of our for everything that we do, that James and I do. We start with our GPTs. The GPTs helped us create our content to start this company. The GPTs help us create ideas for our summit. They help us put together video scripts. They help us brainstorm ideas. So don't underestimate these GPTs. And they're not, it's not, these are not Chat GPT. Chat GPT doesn't know anything about your business unless you're smart enough and you know prompt engineering, you know how to train it on your business. And it is limited. And it's a lot more if you really want to pull out everything that our platform does, you're going to pay easily well over $200 or more a month just for that platform. So these are not Chat GPTs. These are specialized agents that work with you, push you along in getting your idea and bringing it to reality fast, right? So let's just talk to Ed and ask him if he can help us. I'm going to be creating some AI apps in our platform that focus on ask engine optimization because the content marketing game has changed. Businesses and entrepreneurs need to be the answer now. It's no longer a matter of being found on that blue link on Google. It's a matter of being found on AI search engines in the marketplace, such as ChatGPT, Copilot, and other AI open platforms. The idea here is I want to start putting together some ideas and craft some marketing angles on this topic because I know there are businesses and entrepreneurs worldwide that need to start adopting these techniques. Okay, there we go. So let me pull up something for you guys because we're talking content marketing, right? at a Google summit recently on Inc. magazine. The founders of Google said this, that SEO is what? Dead. They have seen algorithm changes on the way people search. Matter of fact, some of the big people, such as HubSpot, who are big content marketing people, they write a lot of blogs. They saw a dramatic reduction in search volume to their website based on keywords and blogs that they're writing. So the traffic has gone down. What's increased, and I can tell you, I hear every week because I'm on calls with founders probably once or twice a week myself, talking to AI companies. I'm in a couple of, I have coaches. I have a mastermind I'm a part of. I pay for that. James pays for that. We're part of masterminds, and so we hear what's going on in the marketplace. I'm not too egotistical to, I'm not egotistical at all. I'm humble. I want to learn. So I'll pay somebody if they're going to teach me something, right? And, I can tell you right now that I hear almost every week of businesses getting found or got referred a business by ChatGPT or other AI platforms. How'd you hear about us? Oh, the AI told me about you. So the question remains, right? Can we be found on AI search engines? Well, we've been doing that for a while. Like, for example, if you type in AI breakfast lab and ChatGPT, I mean, James, we're all over there, right? Because we use our tools to be there, right? Look, there's
We
one.
are all over. Yep.
Yeah, yeah. Look, there's our YouTube video. There's us. There's us right there. AI breakfast lab, right? We're all over there. Okay. And you could find, AI breakfast lab just about everywhere because we've implemented content strategies to get us found on these AI search engines. But look, this was in May of this year. And I think the world needs to start hearing about this because we have tools in the platform. Even Ask Ed can help you do that. I was working on 3 tools this morning to help businesses, and they're going to be live probably this afternoon, to help businesses and help you optimize your Facebook to get found on AI search engines, to optimize your YouTube. We already have YouTube on here. To optimize your LinkedIn to get found on AI searches, right? We already have a website builder in the platform that helps you get found on AI search engines automatically. Our funnel builder. This funnel builder helps you get ranked on GPTs, period, on AI search engines. It does. You don't have to know any technical skills. You won't have to prompt anything. You just got to be here in our community to enjoy these benefits. We're continually growing. So let's see what Ed can do. Yeah, you ready? Let's see what he can do. All right, so there we go. So I just told it I'm going to create some apps in our platform that focus on Ask Engine optimization because the content marketing game has changed. Businesses and entrepreneurs need to be the answer now. It's no longer a matter of being found on that blue link on Google. It's a matter of being found on AI search engines in the marketplace, such as ChatGPT, Copilot, and other AI open platforms. The idea here is I want to start putting together some ideas, craft some marketing angles, topics, because I know there are businesses and entrepreneurs worldwide that need to start adopting these techniques of being the answer. So you want to be the answer, right? That people are looking for. Every business wants that, and they're at the basis of their marketing is, how I know someone is an amateur in marketing, Bill and James, when they ask you, well, what is your, you they start asking you basic questions like,
What's your key objective here?
yeah, what's your key objective, or what's your, what pain points do you solve? So, come on, man, that's old. That's like 1999. All right, that really it is. The 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 trend now for momentum tech, and the way we want you to position this, and the way we want you to use this platform is use it to help you and your company and your momentum tech business, or your spa, or whatever you're marketing. Use it to help you be the answer, to create the content so you could be the answer in the marketplace. So when people type in YouTube, they find you, or they're looking for AI training, they find us. Is that clear now? You understand what I'm talking about, right? That's the content game. So here it is. I'm going to be creating some apps. I told it, love the vision. You're right. The game has shifted from rank me to choose me. Oh, I love that. Isn't that great? Man, I'm going to steal that. I like that. What do you think? That's really cool. Isn't that good? I like that. The game has changed. You guys can steal that. From rank me to choose me.
I like it.
Ask Engine Optimization, AEO, is about structuring clear, authoritative Q&A content. So AI assistants, pick your answer first, not your blue link fifth. I think this would be a fantastic magic hook on a funnel that gets people's attention. Here are 3 high converting marketing angles you can use to frame your apps, plus starter topic ideas. Be the default answer, from searchable to selectable. Promise to make brands the answer. Read aloud or returned in chat. Topics you could produce. What is AEO and why it beats traditional SEO and AI search? How to build a 60-second best answer block for ChatGPT, Copilot, authority signals, AI actually trusts. Why it resonates. Taps that shift from keyword links list to direct human responses and conversational depth. Conversation ready content, right? Yeah, because here's what we're doing. We're creating an app. I'm creating an app right now that actually can make your copy more conversational so that AI prefers your content over any other content. We're creating an app that can write blogs for you that ChatGPT will love. That's the type of content marketing game you need to play. Posting and having again, shiny objects, right? There's a lot of AI companies out there that are doing, hey, this platform can, will answer questions and close deals for you. It'll do this, it'll do that. Okay, but you still got to get people there to your website. Okay. Great, you got a chatbot. We have chatbots on our platform. We can create unlimited chatbots, but people got to get on your website and find out about you before they can interact with the chatbot. Otherwise, you're nothing but an outdoor pool in the middle of Alaska in the middle of winter. Nobody finds you. Nobody wants to go swim there. You're 0 tickets sold. You understand? So, in order to get people to your website, you need to create more experiences. And I'm adding a different flavor to the whiteboard I just did. You need to be the answer, right? You need to be the answer. AEO prioritizes intent. And this is not hard, guys. This is simple stuff. Most business owners know how to provide answers to their products and services naturally, don't they? Like, for example, Bill, your wife, she has a gym, right? That focuses on active older adults. If I were to interview her and talk to her, she would know how to answer every question about her business because it's her business,
Right.
right? She just needs to provide that answer to people in the marketplace, to answer questions right? So again, definitely love this concept, right? So now let's talk to him a little bit more. Let's say, okay, great. Like I love this first one here. I think this really tells you everything right here. The game has shifted from rank me to choose me. This is fantastic. So I'm going to copy this and I'm going to put it down here. And I'm going to talk to it and tell it. I absolutely love this for a magic hook at the beginning of a web funnel. Can you
Mhm.
help me craft the content that's persuasive to convert someone to buy our AI platform with Momentum Tech based on our Ask Engine optimized strategy? Our ideal customer are entrepreneurs, consultants, network marketers, people looking for a simple solution to generate more leads, to generate more conversations, to have the opportunity to talk to more people and convert more to sales. People that are invisible and are ghost online. They have no content and they need a strategy to develop a content marketing blitz. There we go. Let's see what it does. So I told you I start here. We start here, James and I do, to put together content that's persuasive, that converts for every product that we launch, don't we, James?
Oh yeah. Yes, we do.
And we tweak it, we challenge it to come up with the right content that we want. So let's see what Ed does. And by the way, there's a little video over here, tutorial that shows you how to use the Ask Ed app. Okay. So Ask Ed knows how to do everything that the landing page architect can do and more. It may have a different strategy. Okay. All right. I think I came up with a lot of content. Let's see what it did. Wait, the way to finish. There we go. Perfect. Let's go to the top now. Let's see what it wrote. Refreshing it. There we go. Strong hook. So the hook lines, pick one to open your page. So the game has shifted from rank me to choose me, be the answer AI reads out loud every time. Yes, I like that. Be the answer AI reads out loud every time. Because listen, AI bots are very aggressive. Remember that. More aggressive than a long time ago. A long time ago, listen to me, where robots were on Google would search and find you and figure out what your website's about. And that's how they ranked you because Google was in the business of providing good search results, right? They want to be able to provide good localized results for for an AI consultant in Franklin, Tennessee, right? So that's what their business is. But that's changed now. Now it's AI, right? A little bit differently. People are speaking into things. So blue links are fading. Here's another thing. AI assistants deliver one best answer. Make sure it's yours. Stop chasing keywords. Start structuring answers AI can select in a single breath. Whoo, man, that's great. What? That's great copy, isn't it, James? I
Yeah, it is.
don't. That's fantastic copy. Hero section, headline, become the default answer in AI search. Subheadline, Momentum Tech gives entrepreneurs, consultants, and network marketers an ask engine optimized system to generate leads, spark real conversations, and convert without needing a content back catalog. AI assistants now favor direct, structured answers over keyword stuffed pages. We format your message the way AI and humans actually ask and decide. Problem, you're ghosted by Google. No content, no traction, no conversions. AI search doesn't list 10 options anymore. It picks one answer. If it's not you, you don't exist. With AEO, Ask Engine Optimization, you structure clear Q&A content and lightweight schema, which by the way, our platform does all this for you. You don't have to be techie. It writes your schema markup for you when you build when you build a website in our platform. You don't have to do anything. There's no technical experience. You just build it like you're building a PowerPoint, guys. And I got over 2 hours of training in the platform on how to build a website in the platform. Okay. So it does all the schema for you. So assistants can choose you first, AI assistants, right? AI search is a winner take all. One answer, one shot. That position zero beats the top 10 blue links, right? You don't need 100 pages. A handful of perfectly structured pages can drive dramatic visibility. AEO aligns how to people ask full questions and how AI chooses. Let me go down here. Yeah. Where was I? Wow. Yeah. Okay, these are Q&A questions. Anyway, so I was reading there. This is great content, right? So now it says, if you like, I'll translate this into a polished landing page draft for your preferred voice. What audience should this lead with? Entrepreneurs, consultants? Yes. That's all I say. Yes, let's develop the polished landing page draft and let's take on our first direction and let's make sure our audience are entrepreneurs, consultants, and network marketers. See how the Ask Ed kind of nudges you along a little bit, like, what do you want next, right? And that's what all of our GPTs do. They help you produce content. You just got to learn to articulate what you want. This isn't prompting, you're just telling it what you want, right? Ask Ed is already trained to be a marketing professional and knows everything about marketing. You don't need to tell it you're an expert marketer and you know all these crazy people doing all these stuff on with Chat GPT and all this. You got to train the GPT on how to be you know a content marketing machine, right? Okay, well you know what? Ask Ed is already a content marketing machine. just just tell it what you want. The Wow GPT is already a content marketing machine. It knows everything about business. It knows, you know, how to rank on Facebook, how to optimize your LinkedIn profile. These GPTs know it all already. You just need to learn how to speak it in what you want for your business, whether it's the momentum tech business or it's another outcome that you want. This is how you raise the bar on your content marketing game, guys. Spend an afternoon on a Sunday training the Ask Ed app on your business, like I'm doing and training it on right now, right? So we could build a funnel that would attract people, right? This is just another angle, okay? Another angle on the way to attract someone into the momentum tech. There's a lot of different angles. You understand? One angle is, hey, we got video tools that you need. We have content. We got GPTs. We got an income opportunity. A lot of people will join Momentum Tech for a lot of different reasons, right? It's like it's dimensional, different dimensions. They're gonna join for a lot of different reasons. Bill, you understand this more than anybody. You've been in network marketing for a long time. People join a network marketing company for a lot of reasons. We just happen to be, you know, on a hot trend of AI. So somebody may join our platform for the training. That may attract them, right? They,
Yep.
they may they may join because they're tired of paying all the subscriptions and they like the all the apps, right?
I kind of look at it like you ever go to a smorgasbord?
Hmm.
Like one of those, right? So, I don't eat beets, but they're always there, so somebody must eat them. You know what I'm saying? Somebody
Yeah,
eats other foods that I go, oh no, but I usually go there. And when I have gone to them, the what is it, the old fashioned buffet or something like that, and I see all this food, right? And I go, but I get these same items because that's what I like. What attracted me to this originally was the training. See, I've heard AI now for the last 2 years. Every time you turn on any TV, it's AI, 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 AI. But the training that is offered by our company is just absolutely amazing.
right.
So, but other people will join because they want a social media tool. Another person is going to join because they want a video one, or building websites, or they just like the cool thing about Ask Jim Rohn and different. I'm saying, all those different things.
That's right. That's right.
Everybody will come here for different reasons. Somebody will join this business, I believe, just because of the opportunity. And then
Yes,
they'll learn, and then they'll stay because of all the other different things that we offer. So
that's right.
really
That's, so so
incredible.
that's so that's why I'm creating this. I'm talking about this topic because I don't know of one business owner in the marketplace. You can go and survey 10 businesses this week, this week, just as you're doing your normal life, and just ask them, would you, I have a question for you, yes or no. I'm doing a survey. How would you like it if AI found you customers and sent you a customer on a daily basis? Would you like that?
Oh yeah.
I think any business would say, heck yeah, I would love AI to refer me business. Yeah. Well, basically, we have all the tools here to help them get found. We have all the training here to help them get found. We have the AI summits and the breakfast labs, and we have the solution to their problem with the content marketing, right? That's what we're working on now, right? We already have it. We're developing live apps, today, right? So here we go. Here's what it did. Look at this. Let's look at it now. So it gave me a lot of good stuff here. So let's say fantastic. Eyebrow kicker, from rank me to choose me. Become the default answer in AI search. Momentum Tech helps entrepreneurs, consultants, and network marketers turn zero content into daily conversions using Ask Engine optimizations. So AI assistants pick your answer first, not the blue link fifth. Okay, excellent. There you go. See a live demo, so we could tweak some of these. Like it. Problem agitation. You're invisible online, no content, no conversions, no pipeline. AI assistants don't list 10 options anymore. They choose one answer. If it isn't you, you don't exist. So let's go to Google. I'm just curious. And let's type in google.com and AI breakfast lab. I tell people a lot of time, hey, you should join our AI breakfast lab. And so how do I find you? I said, just go to Google or ChatGPT. You'll find us. Hey, just type in AI breakfast lab. That's what I tell them. Because we're there, right? I mean, look, we're right at the top. We got 26th, 25th, the 5th, the 3rd, all of our videos here. This is organically. They're ranking organically right here. Look. So that's all I tell people. They're right there. This is not on the video tab. These are on the all tab. You understand? Google says, you know what? These guys are doing training because they want to provide good information about companies, right? So they're awarding us because we have an AI breakfast lab and we're training people and they're giving us our 1 hour videos here, right on the homepage of Google. Just on that, just on our keyword, right? So let's just say, there's all kinds of cool stuff. Virtual training, look, we're all right there. View all, right? Look at all of them here. AI breakfast lab, AI breakfast lab, AI breakfast lab. Yep, cool. So we're all over there, right? That's good. That's really good. So we're going to optimize these even more, right? We're going to put topics on there. Liz is working with us with our team, Liz Hodges, and we're going to we're going to rank every video here like what we talked about on the AI Breakfast Lab that day. So we're gonna do some what's called Ask Engine optimized videos. Cool stuff, right? All right, so here we go. We got all the content here that we need. Beautiful. Love it. So what am I going to do with this, right? So I'll tell you what I'm going to do with this. I'm going to take this. I can't finish it today, but this gives me everything that we need to build a website for this maybe I want to build it, right? So the game is shifted from rank me to choose me. Be the answer. This is a great hook, right? So watch this. I'm going to copy this and I'm going to open this in a different tab and I'm just going to spend 5 minutes to show you something. So how would I start to build this, right? So we have a tool here. It's called our website tool, right? So I'm going to go to our landing page, the website funnel builder, and I'm going to click on number 4. And I'm going to go into, and I'm going to create a blank funnel here. Go down to the bottom, and I'm going to create a funnel manually. Okay. Okay.
Oh, look at that.
All right, nice. Yeah. I'm going to create a funnel manually, and I'm just going to say AEO funnel. That's just for internal purposes. I'm going to call it AEO funnel. So I just click on next. Now I could just say, oh, now I got to choose a template or I can create a blank one. So I'm going to choose a template because a template's a great way to start, right? So I'm just going to choose this template right here. Okay. I'm going to select that one because I like to work with that template because it's simple and it gives me a basis, but it doesn't give me, I don't have to worry about editing a lot. I could just fix it, right? And change and delete a couple things and I'm really happy with it. So let's just go here. Now I'm going to go ahead and edit the page. All right. So I'm going to put my hook right here, right? That's where you put your hook. Boom. Okay. And I'm going to change that font. So let's just change it. Let's just go to boom. Let's select the font. And I'm going to change Poppins. And I'm going to reduce that size just a little bit. There we go. Perfect. And then up here, instead of the company, I'm going to say, hey, let's not do the company. Let's add our logo. So I'm going to do a column here. And I'm going to add one column. Oop, add a column. Just drag it there. And I'm going to add a component. I'm going to add an image. Now it's a big image, but I'm just going to double click that and I'm going to choose an image here. So let's choose an image and let's just find an image that works. Let's say here, let me look for my white logo. Or you know what? I can just drop that there. Let's see what that looks like. Yeah, that looks good. So I'm going to make that smaller. Let's make that like a 200 width. Maybe make that a 150. Okay, there you go. And then I can make that a little bit smaller. I don't like it's so big there, right? So let's just make that a little bit smaller. Let's see here. Let's go to settings. And let's get the top, get rid of some of that top space, get rid of some of that bottom space there. Okay. Excellent. Make that a little bit smaller. Let's say 125. Not 125, 125. There we go. All right. Excellent. That could be any logo. I just chose that for now to show you guys, right? See, this is how I would start. Now there's some subtitles here. We have a few minutes. I'll show you how I'm going to do this. So I could choose any of these hook lines right here, right? Here's a subhead right here. So I'm going to use this subhead right here. I'll copy that. I'm going right over here, and I'm going to put this right in here, and I'm going to paste that. And I'm going to settings, and I'm going to select the font. You don't have to do that every time. If you want to, you could set up settings, and you could set up like typography to use that font. The content font, I could say I want to use Poppins all the time, so it's going to use Poppins on everything. And then the headline fonts, I could say, yes, I want to use Poppins. So you don't have to change that often as much, right? So there you go. There's the beginning of it. Now, obviously, I'll probably put our Momentum Tech logo here, right? It gives you an idea. And you just work your way down on the funnel, right? So here's another little line here I could use here. Obviously, we probably want to call to action really soon here. Like, you could put like a video here. So let's just get rid of some of these images here. Boom. And let's duplicate this. So he could duplicate the stuff. We'll watch it duplicate. And then I can drag that like right below here. I don't need a login button. And then let's take this section. Let's put the margin up a little bit. And let's put that here. And we'll paste that in there. And then what if maybe I want to put a video there, right? So I'm just going to add a component. Here's a segment. I'm trying to go slow as possible so you guys can see this. All right. And so we go to components up here. I can add a component, and let's add a video right here. All right. And then to add the video here, I just go to settings, and I could do my YouTube video and paste the link right there. Right. That's how simple that is. Or I could use Vimeo or Wistia, or I could do a custom embed if I want to do a custom embed also, right? And I could put a video right there. That's a good place to put a video, right? And then like get started would be great right there, like a call to action, right? And then this is kind of like another one here. And you can see I can continue to work my way down. Now let's talk about the problem and agitation, right? So here's the outcome. So let's copy this. This would be great content here, right? Even below that, right? A little bit more. So let's just get rid of that image. And let's get rid of this here. And let's just put that copy right here. Bam. Okay. And let's get rid of the bullet points. Okay. Okay. So here's get rid of the bullet points here. And I'll copy and paste that. And let's paste that in there. Get rid of that margin. Okay. Excellent. So maybe we don't need the problem in there, that word. We'll just say you're ghosted. And we can center that. There we go. And if I want to, I could change that setting. Let's change that setting. And James, I think we're about done here. I just wanted to show you guys what you could do here. As you can see, I could do quite a bit with this, with the funnel builder. Look, so there's just the top of the funnel, right? To convert. Obviously, your logo, your hook, a video, get started. That's how you work with, and that's how we work with these GPTs, right? Look, and I can just work my way down and start and pick and choose what I want and build it in here. Now I could have it write a video script. So just tell it, write me a video script, and I can clone my voice and I can do a video. I mean, that's how we work the AI platform, guys. Cool. James, Bill, that does it
Oh,
for
I
today.
love it. I mean, it just the great thing about these labs is that you make it look very simple, right? And all it is plug and play. All somebody has to do. And I love your statements, guys. You can't break the system, so just do it. If you mess it up, to redo it, redo it, redo it, redo it, redo it, redo it, and away you go. And before you know it, you're going to be picked instead of, hey, choose me, right? That's the thing, right?
Yeah,
That's
that's
it.
right. That's all
Love
you,
it.
that's all
Love
we're
it.
looking for, guys. So don't get fooled by shiny objects. Don't get fooled by all these AI platforms along because they launch every day, guys. I see it every
Yeah.
day. James and I see hundreds of them. People starting AI companies, launching chatbots, agentic AI. They sell you, oh, good, you get this, you get a deal $67 a lifetime. But on the back end, guess what? They got you because they're charging $100 for credits that you need to use to even use the platform, or $500. You got to buy a $500 plan to even use the chatbot because you're using AI credits, and they got you, right? Now they got your $67, they got your $28, they got your $25, and they got you, and they don't deliver on the back end. That's not us here at Momentum Tech, guys. We are the gold standard of AI technology, and we're going to be kicking off our opportunity meeting now here in just a moment. But just
Yep.
shifting into that, guys, that's who we are at
Yeah.
Momentum Tech. We are the patriarch. We are the matriarch in the industry, and we will watch over the industry, and we will call a spade always when it comes to AI platforms. So if you ever have any great ideas with the company, like things that we could do or improve it, send us an
Let us know.
email. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, and I want to kind of close out with that, as Ed was mentioning, shiny objects popping up. We have recently had somebody pop in and start distracting some of our leaders with the $29 a month, AI, supposed AI tool. That's really, folks, and if you're on the line, good. It's crap. And let me tell you, the way we operate with Momentum Tech with our leaders, our true leaders, is if you see one of these shiny objects, instead of going paying $29 a month for somebody else's crap, tell us about it. We will implement it. In fact, we're going to implement something like this only 1,000 times better. And we're going to not only include it free with our $39 subscription, with our $9.99 subscription. So don't let people distract you with crap. Um, Come to us as leaders like Liz and Bill and Chris and Robert and other people do and say, hey, I've seen this feature. I kind of like the feature. Love it if we had this. We listen. You can ask these guys. We have implemented over 60 enhancements that Liz and Bill and Chris and Robert have brought to our attention. We've got a running list. You can get with Liz Hodges, and you have an idea, add it to the list. We'll prioritize it, we'll implement it. So you guys aren't out here just chasing, because all that glitters is not gold. Liz will put it on the list, we'll implement it, you'll have it. And in most cases, it's going to be something that's not going to cost you any more money. So why go throw money away on some crap when you've got a premium system here? And you guys typically don't hear me saying words like that, but I hate it when somebody takes advantage of our community, and that's what's happening right now. But one thing that I will tell you is we issue stock. We do have programs where we're issuing ownership in the company to people. And in that stock agreement, there's a clawback feature where if you promote this kind of crap to our team, you will lose your stock. So if you're involved in it and you're doing it, stop. Otherwise, you have the potential of losing what momentum that you have. And with that, you can go ahead and